Hello, hello. Yeah, no, we're not getting started quite yet. Just gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna hopefully get a couple more people in to view, but if not, we'll definitely be starting up in about, well, 5 minutes or so. And welcome to the stream. By the way, while you're here, could you let me know if my voice is coming in alright? If it's not too loud or not? Yeah, I think that affects that. Of course, I don't want the volume to be too high. Because then I feel like I have to shout in order for people to hear me. Sure thing. Does seem a little bit loud. There you go, you can just pop it right in. I love it. Nice and simple to use, for the most part. OBS is not without its hiccups. Like, I find it funny, I have WinUp set up on here, but it's not even showing up on the screen, which is not really a big deal. The music is what's important, but I find that just a little bit strange. Oh, no problem. I don't want the sound to be overwhelming for anybody. But I just simply want to make sure that people can hear me and can hear the game, but neither is really overpowering the other too much. I guess we'll be able to make adjustments on the audio for the game once we get started. Which I think I'll do so right after this song. Just jump right into it. Just hoping there are no issues that happened today. Knock on wood. Alright. I think we're going to drop that one up for now. Get the system going. Okay. That is finicky. Means I'm not going to be able to press anything else while this is going. Seems to be running pretty smooth. How's the video looking on your end? Okay, let's get this up and going. Fix this. Chrono. Okay. Good. That's good to hear. Alright. Nice epic opening. We're just gonna drop that. Let's double check. Okay. Alright. I think it's a good time to jump right in. We've delayed this long enough. Alright. At some point I'm going to save over this. Simply just a test run to make sure the game is running smoothly. Although not without its hiccup, which I hope we don't experience at all during these streams. But we'll see. I might work on doing this game twice and making safety saves just in case. It's kind of difficult when you only have three slots to save with. Thank you for that one. Well, let's jump right in. I'd like to take my time. There's no rush. And now, the ever-important naming of our hero. Let's, So, to anyone who knows what was going on over on my DeviantArt account, probably should have gotten around to doing some kind of an announcement through my YouTube or through Twitch here, but basically had a little kind of a MIDI contest, voting session, whatever you want to call it, for naming the characters in the game. And not a lot in terms of voting, not a lot in terms of options, but kind of like some of the ones that we got. But basically just going to have options for names coming up for each character, basically kind of waiting till the last minute to make the basically refreshing the votes and see what we got. And we're going to be naming at least the first three characters, maybe the fourth. I got a feeling we're going to get to him at some point. But the final votes on DA is a three-way tie between all the three choices. And I'm going to invoke my right as the streamer to decide between the three. The options were Pat, as a dedication to Pat from the Two Best Friends play. Karn, though I don't know what the reference for this is. I was never given any reference to the person who made the suggestion. And Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And if a particular name ends up pointing, that'll make this go interesting, I think. So, as much as I really want to go for Pat, because the Two Best Friends Let's Play of this game really kind of inspired me to make this one of the games I make for a long time stream. I wanted to name him Pat, but I feel it might be a little bit more thematic to go with Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I don't know. Chrono strike you as a kind of a Keanu Reeves, maybe a young Keanu Reeves, maybe a little bit. Maybe a mix of the old style of Keanu Reeves with the younger Keanu Reeves. Anyway, let's do it. I really like the detail on that. You didn't even need to make sound effects for birds, but you just go ahead and do it anyway. The sound of the sea. Maybe even the wind blowing too. I feel like it's a nice little detail that I think maybe some games overlook these days, as you get too caught up in the grandeur of the game itself. Okay, and I also need to check one more thing before we jump ahead. I need to see something. Apologies. Boy, you're being a pain. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. Arlene's bell makes such beautiful music. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair, you didn't sleep well, did you? Okay, I really want to see this. I want to get a final tally. But doesn't want to do it. Great. Here we go. I want you to behave yourself today. Let's get moving now. Chop chop. Atta bay, lazy butts. Whoa. I had the strangest dream. I was like in a machine. I was like, these guys, they're all doing martial arts moves. Finally. By the way, that inventor friend of yours. Oh, you know. Oh dear, I've forgotten her name. And apparently so have we. Because she's about to adopt a new one for this stream. Oh, okay, and it looks like another thing. Alright, first off, we gotta name Luca. And the winner, by a pretty good margin for how many votes were put in, we've got a special dedication. No, sorry, no Pookie. Actually, that's too long. There's only 5 characters you can use in each of the characters' names. But we're going to go with Tasha as a special dedication to a friend of mine on DeviantArt. A little shout out to TC Polecat7. with a character by the same name who is also an inventor. Seems kind of appropriate, really. Although the other names chosen for Luca were all pretty good, too. The other options being Bulma and Marie, after Marie Curie, the famous inventor. Alright, and so as another set of voting has been done on DeviantArt, it looks like I'm going to be voicing every single character in this game, NPCs and PCs alike. So, enjoy! Although this is going to be fluctuating from session to session, though. But for right now, we're voicing everybody. So... That's right, Tasha! Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now and be back before dinner. Yeah. Hey, I need something. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. 200G. That seems pretty big. And there's the kitty. The kitty. This kitty is awesome. For very good reasons. I'm kind of hoping we get to see it at some point, but it might be a miracle if we get to see it happen. But just gotta look at the cat. He's just kind of going nuts right now. You are like the most important thing to him in the world, and he will follow you everywhere. But enough goofing around. What's that? She must not be that great of a friend. Aw, you don't like Luca? Admittedly, I wasn't a big fan of Luca myself early on when I was first playing this game back in the day, but she's grown on me. I like Luca now. Alright, so we're saving over that. That was a test save. Now we're jumping in. The Millennial Fair! Let's do this thing. Going into Lean Square, actually, before we do. Nah, we'll just jump right into it. I'll talk about atmosphere and PCs and the like. Welcome to the Millennial Fair, Sonny. Have fun. Don't forget some of that saltwater taffy. Buy something from Melkor, the swordsmith? Oh, sure. That 200D, we're pretty loaded. Oh, but we can't afford anything here. Oh, wait, we can. So wait, we get 200G to start, and we start off with 400G before we even talk to our mom. You know, that's pretty cool. But we're not going to bother. I live on the continent to the east. Come see me sometime. Ha 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 ha. Money on the mayor's house. Oh yeah, that's true. There is some exploring that can be done. Instead of buying a sword, I'm going to buy a gi. And a helm. And while I'm at it, let's buy a couple of these here. They're going to be important. And shelter's just out of reach. And thanks for reminding me about that. There are things that we can acquire here in this time to help us along. The market is closed because they're at the fair. Here we go. Another tonic. Yeah, there you go. There's some money. And I'm recording this at the same time I'm streaming this, just so for anybody who doesn't know, this residence here, the Mayor's Manor, is pretty much a tutorial place. So if you're first starting out the game, come here and get some insight on how the game works. Uh-oh. We got a chest in here. The box has been in the family for generations. Open it, and you may have what's inside. But it's sealed by a mysterious force. Right away, they're already throwing stuff at you that you can't really get at right now. kind of cutting edge, I think, in that regard for this game. I can't think of many RPGs early on that had that kind of an effect. And right away, we're going to save again. We're going to rotate our saves. Yeah. And where are we? Oh, there we go. Hey! Ouch, that hurt. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. Oh no, don't tell me I lost it. Not quite. It was right over here if you bothered to look, dummy. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. It has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Okay. I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Okay. Sure. You're a true gentleman. Yeah, I'm just bored, lady. I'm gonna be a jerk to people. Since Chrono can't really talk or anything, or Ted in this case, I'll be doing kind of random voiceover and stuff for him, but I'm going to come across as a bit of a jerk to people. But because they can't actually hear me, it won't matter. And thankfully there's no sort of a social link system that's going to affect how I treat them, for the most part. Oh, by the way, my name is Alright. And with that, we have our next character. And I believe in a landslide. Where are you? There we are. Yes. I threw out the option of naming Marl after myself. And apparently it won. A lot of people were psyched about that idea. So here we go. I see, not trying to get more jail time. I see. Jessie. And you're dead? What a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lead on. I don't know. I'm not sure she was serious about that line. I don't think she thought Ted was such a great name. I think he's just being nice. So now it's time to walk around, see what the fair has to offer. Wow, where's my cat? Seems someone has lost their kitty. Oh, there's a cat over here. Perhaps this is her cat? Oh, it meowed and it's starting to follow us. Either this is her cat, or this is a cat desperate for attention. It's just gonna follow around anybody. Alright, come on, kitty, let's see if this is your owner. If it is, I do not envy you. You brought back my cat! Thank you! You're so sweet, Ted. Like, I know, right? It's a soda guzzling contest. Press A as fast. Press the A button as fast as you can. What's the A button? I don't have an A button. Oh wait, it's this. A little bit of mashing. Only 6 cans. Is that the best you can do? Excuse me. You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Ted? Yeah. I like to go to the gym sometimes. Work out, work on my katas. I'm learning Krav Maga, you know. No time to talk, I'm just sitting down for my lunch. That wouldn't be this, would it, sir? Tastes like chicken. You're such a pig, Ted. Yeah, and I'm also a thief, too. I just took that guy's lunch. That's probably not going to go over well in the future. Yeah, Tasha's robot? She built us a robot. Dear God, look at that ping. Some kind of monstrosity. Call me Gato. I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn 15 silver points. That's a bit on the fly. I did the best I could there. I think it's hard to really rhyme that song to the music. So it's a bit of introduction to combat. Pretty straightforward. For now, we're just attacking. This is a pretty easy fight for the most part. Doesn't take much to beat this guy. Douche. Essentially, every time you hit him, he does that little counterattack, and if he's out of range, he's not really going to be an issue, but early on, it's like you want to kind of get the hits in, because he's just going to pound you a bit. I lost you one, here's 15 points now, wasn't that fun? He's never going to forgive you. No, probably not. Looks like we're just continuing to wait. Buy something from Alcor the Smith? Sure. Still don't want to buy anything, so let's go back. I live on the continent to the east. Come see me sometime. By the way, could you talk to that young lady into selling her pendant? No thanks. Somehow I think asking her that is not going to go over well. Call it a hunch. I kind of want to buy them stuff. Actually, I never did equip Chrono, so... I'm sorry, Ted, in this case. So I should probably do that. And still got his wood sword. We're going to stick with that. She has the same equipment. And we're going to sell those. Because why do we need those? We're never going to need those. Tasha's device is all set up. She's at the north end of the square. Well, alrighty then. Hold your horses, I want to get some candy. You know this is a 90s game when teenage girls are still into candy. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. Technically, I didn't wait. And actually, if you move before she's made her decision, she'd ask you to just wait for her. But somehow I got lucky and I moved just as she was ready to buy whatever she was what it was she was getting. And you never really know, actually. Step on up. Any of you have the time and the courage? Our super dimension warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here, and you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Tasha. Wow, she is super hype on herself. Ted! Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? It looks like fun. I'll watch you while you try it out. Just hop onto the left pod. Apologies that the voices are going to fluctuate a bit. I'm going to try not to have the main characters sound alike, but we'll see how that goes. Begin energy transfer. Beam me up, Scotty. Jeez, beasties, what happened to his head? It's on backwards. Wow, somehow I made it out of there alive. So how was it? Want to try it again? What a kick! I want to try it too! I'm almost thinking a cheerleader for her voice. Huh. Hey Ted, how did you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on Ted, I'll be right there. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away, I'll be right back. You're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, throw the switch. She said it's her final words. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. In 2 pieces. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Uh-oh. The creepy music has started. You know something's going wrong. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? Whoa, I'm feeling sick. Well, she did end up in pieces, that's for sure. Yeah, hit with the hammer until it works. Precisely. Well, it is 1000 AD, so... Tasha, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. Oh, man. I really hope I don't get called a witness in that disappearance trial. What's going on, Tasha? Where is she? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. What are we gonna do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Hey, she forgot this. I totally gotta get it back to her, dude. Ted? You're actually gonna do it? What a fine lad. Better him than me. Listen, I don't know where this machine is going to send you, but you haven't any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Ted, and brace yourself. You know, because. All systems on. Beating it with a hammer. Begin energy transfer. Power to full. Roger. More! Give me more power! Roger. There, we did it! Whoa, now I'm feeling sick. Hurlacious, dude. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Ted! Whoa. I am Metaluna. Seriously, that's pretty trippy. It's almost seizure-inducing. Whoa. Where am I? I'm like this weird place with trees and stuff. I guess I better get going. Before nature gets me. Uh-oh. Look at these freaky little blue guys. Looks like it's time to get into action. Wow, these guys are pretty weak. They're doing less damage than Gato was. And this, folks, is a result of the classic active battle system. You gotta wait for that bar to fill up before you can take your turn. Pretty revolutionary. Not really. It's been done. It is a staple in turn-based RPGs. And it's not really used that much anymore. Which is kind of sad. I mean, I don't mind game being fast-paced, but I would like to be able to just take a moment and think about my situation without having to hit the pause button. Ted leveled up, and he's got Cyclone. I like how the text is planned for you using all 5 characters. Otherwise, there's these big gaps when you don't. It's pretty funny. Hello, Raz. Yep, Ted was the decider. It was actually a tie between the 3 options, so I basically had the deciding vote, and I went with Ted. Alright, we got a new item. The Power Glove. You know, it's still classic Nintendo when they're still using the Power Glove as a staple in their games. It's a minor one, but it's still in there. I'm gonna fight those guys in a sec. First, let's save. The Queen returns. Kind of want to test this. Because during a test playthrough, I had an issue when I did this. Okay. Good news. Things are running well. Basically, I guess the program crashed the moment Chrono was doing Cyclone. It's not something that normally happens, but it's something that I want to keep an eye out for just in case, and that's why you're going to see me saving just about every chance I get, just in case. What a relief, they finally found Queen Leene wandering up in the mountains. She must be glad to be home. Now, wandering in the mountains, I wonder why. Now, who's this unique fellow who doesn't look like everybody else? Toma. Are you a stranger here too? I'm Toma the Explorer. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. Sure. Cider, please. Thanks. It's about the missing queen. She disappeared while visiting that cathedral to the west, and... Beg your pardon? What? They found her? Never mind. Never mind? What do you mean, never mind? Whatever. You're a weird fella anyway. Hey, it's that mysterious box again. Which is sealed by a mysterious force. I wonder if it has anything to do with the one back where I was. Looks very similar. Hey, a market. You're going to fight Magus' army? Wonderful! But remember to equip yourself with the weapons you buy. No kidding. No window shoppers! What do you want? Alright. We got an iron blade. Which, we can't really afford, unfortunately. Neither can we afford that. We can afford these, but probably not necessary at this moment. I think it might be safe to buy one of those, just in case. Never know when you need to revive somebody. We're gonna make another save here. And as you jump into this Guardia Forest.